Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 29th to August 12th. For August 29th to August 2nd, this is what our forecast pattern will look like. We have a trough here over the northwest, over the northeast, ridge here. We can look here over the west, strong ridge, and over here over the Gulf Coast states. They merge and form extreme. This will cause extreme heat across the southern states or a large portion of the country. Now we're going to look at the temperature forecast, and you can see here. Here's what we're forecasting temperatures to be. We're expecting low 100s here across the plains. We have also 100s near California, the Southwest, and across the southern states. 90s. Looks like, oh, okay, 90, I thought it was 94. We have low 90s here across the Mid-Atlantic region and so forth. And then we go further into that period and you see what the temperatures are forecast to be. We have low 110s. The heat intensifies here all the way up to the Canadian border. And we have low 90s approaching here across the northeast Mid-Atlantic. This is the area where the extreme heat will be. And now we're going to look at the temperature anomalies. Whoa, oh, that's early in the morning. These are the temperature anomalies that are forecast across the large portion of the west and the plains. All right, this is what we're forecasting the anomalies to be during this forecast period. Also, energy be moving into you see my notes here. Energy from the plains will move into the east and form a trough later in the week. And this will cause a broad area rain and storms for the week. And also energy will interact with the trough in the northwest and should cause rain across portions of the northwest later in the week. You see some of the rain there. This is the GFS. We'll look at the European. European has a little bit more rain, but not much. But there'll be some rain falling across that area there. Okay. We're going to look at the period now for August 3rd to the 7th. We still have our trough configuration with the strong ridge here. We have our strong ridge over the western Atlantic. So forecasting for this period above normal temperatures in much of this region, a large chunk of the country. And forecasted numbers being near at least 8 degrees above normal, mainly across the northern states. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Above normal precipitation forecast here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Now taking a look at the period for August 8th to the 12th. Still have our strong ridge here, approaches 600 dm across the west, the parts of the plains, and the GFS brings this ridge close to the east coast, while the other models kind of keep it more out into the central Atlantic, and even to some extent, it's still off the southeast coast, but well off the southeast coast. And but overall, we're expecting a trough here in the east, ridge in the west. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for our anomalies to be at least 8 degrees above normal, mainly across the north, near normal here, due to the trough. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence 35%. And we have above normal precipitation for this region here, probability of occurrence is 35%. And now we're starting to get some activity. Oops. In the Atlantic, we have this wave here by the National Hurricane Center is watching, and it's this development could happen as it moves towards the Lesser Antilles during the early or middle part of next week. So it only has a 20% chance of developing in the next 7 days. And here is a look at the satellite presentation. I don't know if you can see much. It looks very disorganized. And this is what we're forecasting over the next 7 days. Movement in this general doesn't develop till it gets closer here and then off to the west-northwest later in the period. Okay, that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 29th to August 12th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.